Hey guys, we are back. So the Clan War Special campaign has been finished. Short campaign victory. We are here with one of the master campaigns. Couronne. First time with Lune Lion Curse since they changed the name of the faction from Bretonnia to Couronne. We have this campaign with no confederations. And the goal is to survive until the Age of Peace question mark, which is event that happens when the Wars of Chaos and the Chaos Invasion is destroyed. With 20 times Chaos mode. This means that once the Rise of Chaos happens, there's going to be a combination of the Warriors of Chaos and the Warhead of Chaos come with 140 armies in the Chaos Wastes. Servants of Chaos north of Wultan will come with 140 armies in the water, and the Puppets of Chaos between the Southlands and the last will come with another 140 armies. When the Chaos Invasion happens, when the Archaean arrives, in the Chaos Wastes there will be 180 armies of Warriors of Chaos and Warhead of Chaos with their best units, and 180 armies above Ultuan and in between Lastria and Southlands. A total of 540 armies of Chaos on the map at the same time when the Chaos Invasion starts. I will be disappointed, honestly, if the Chaos doesn't destroy the whole world with 20 times Chaos.
What the hell?
Good luck, we're gonna need it low.
Thank you, Facelila. We are playing this with Bretonnia, with a faction that doesn't have to do anything with the Chaos. They usually just win the campaign before the Chaos even gets into the game as the invasion. So objective here is not the usual get chivalry and do the errant reward for the victory screen. The goal here is just to get the event for the end of the Chaos Invasion. If we reach that, the campaign will be considered won and finished.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit?
We played Lune a few times before. This is gonna be interesting now with Skull Smashers having the VA ability, and there might actually be too much for the early push. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Lune Lanker is a powerful melee expert. Is basically a stronger Karl Franz. Campaign initial challenge is normal. He gets plus 10% campaign movement range for all characters, and his lord effects, he starts with some WoWs unlocked and has attack and leadership when fighting against the undead greenskins and all force of chaos. So plus 8 attack for the cavalry when fighting against the chaos is gonna be nice. He does also have immediately the blessing of the lady. We got additional field trebuchets, Knights of the Realm, and the Pegasus Knights. Let's get to it. Look at this. We're not even on this map. Apparently, we do not own the small settlement here. Only the capital. What the hell? We are going to be playing for about 2 hours for the first part of this campaign.
Greetings to you, benevolent Royak. Blessed is your rule over Britannia. Yet darkness spreads from abroad and threatens your kingdom. The threat is real. It must be faced. To the east, the greedy merchant princes of Marienburg conspire to consolidate their riches. Observe that much wealth flows into Marienburg, but very little emerges. Further south, in the Grey Mountains, greenskins and dwarfs vie for control of the peaks. Whoever wins may yet cause trouble for you, my lord. Beyond, the wood elves in their mysterious forest protect their homes. Whilst at the coast, the Duke of Bordello is as unpredictable as the roiling sea, and as secretive as the watery depths. Elsewhere, the unliving lords of Mousillon wage war against mortal men. The bickering dukedoms ignore the looming threat, and so it falls to you to act, my liege. Only a united Britannia can face these growing perils. Raise your banner, King Leoncoeur, and drive this evil from the world in the lady's blessed name. My lord, the Dukes of Britannia have resided under a chivalrous code for many years. Honor this tradition, build upon the great foundations of Gilles le Breton, and lead the knightly orders forward to glory.
What is your behest?
I refuse.
Okay, here we go. We haven't done this one in a while. Before we start battles and diminish our military strength, we'll do some diplomacy.
The Empire. Greetings from Sigmar. I will.
Oh, that was easy. If opposite one, it might be actually harder.
State your business quickly. You're wise indeed.
Lady,
You have to file to Phoenix Court. Speak quickly.
how wise.
Honor. The laws of chivalry demand I hear you. I am no churl. If needs must.
Look at this, 4 trade agreements, we just started the campaign.
Armor. The lady grants you safe passage in these lands. I refuse.
Protect the lady grants you safe passage in these lands.
Never.
Passage.
I concur.
I see doubts in your heart. No evildoer may receive the blessings of the lady.
Bloodthirsty! Whichever woeful deity protects you, it ends here. We'll spill your blood.
This guy's usually just declare war on us, on the player. Four trade agreements.
I am the blood of Gilles.
These orcs might be way more dangerous now because of the war, so you're gonna have to be a little bit careful here. Not underestimate them early.
What would you have of me?
It's a tough damsel of heavens.
My magic is yours. Grant me your gifts, my lady.
King Louis Leoncoeur.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
As they retreat, we get some free movement. Nudge forward to take their spot. When we defeat them again, we got nudge forward into their spot. Free movement again. Thank you, Bill. Redeem, rename. Luen and Cool. You mean for the small port? I missed you, Kaori of Bretonia. This is getting good buff since we last used it.
Noble knights, defenders of the realm.
Oh god.
For the lady!
King Luen Leoncoeur!
Look at that shield. So pretty. Yes, perfect vigor from rank 1. 20 physical resist.
Spare man at arms!
For the lady! Pegasus Knights!
Show us the foe! Defend Bretonia!
Damsel!
Ready! Yes! Infantry! Spearmen at arms!
King Luen Leoncoeur! I am king here!
My lord!
Ready! Hastily! As you say, at once! To victory!
At once!
Knights!
Moving at pace!
Swiftly!
Hastily! Post haste!
Post haste!
Platinum! With haste!
For Our Lady! The Lion!
Glory awaits! Knights of the Ring!
Orders, my lord!
With haste! Come unto me!
We fight for victory!
What do you bid?
Corner! At speed! Kill 'em! At once! Hide them down!
Spare man at arms! Stop firing!
Ready for battle! The lady wills it! At speed!
Ready for battle!
Rise indeed! With haste!
Swiftly! At once!
Immediately!
Knights of the Ring!
All knights! Hastily!
Peasant bowmen! Swiftly! Knights of the Ring! Pegasus Knights!
King Luen Leoncoeur!
I serve the lady!
Immediately!
Trample them! At once! Advance! This is my realm!
Fail trebuchet!
I am ready!
For Britannia! Immediately! We serve the king!
King Luen Leoncoeur!
Knights of the Ring!
King Luen Leoncoeur! Pegasus Knights!
I think one of the Pegasus got killed when one of the mortars exploded.
Champion of the lady!
Still taking 1100 damage there.
Peasant bowmen! We are ready!
It shall be!
The lady wills it!
Ah! We serve the lady!
Flee!
Moving at base!
King of Bretonia!
Poor Emil getting bullied on turn 1. We get extra money for killing him. For wounding him. This will help against the greenskins in the beginning. It still doesn't work on single entity, so.
By the light of the lady.
A little bit worried about this, honestly.
You seek the lady's favor.
Funny how the Bretonnia has a growth skill when they have some of the highest growth in the game. What the fuck is this shit? What the shit? Hey, Conk.
Smite them!
Yoo-hoo! Still can't believe one of the Pegasus Knights got dropped in the priest battle. Almost feels like a glitch.
This is my rear!
It does sometimes happen when the war machine explodes.
I serve the lady.
Knights of the realm! Noble knights! What orders?
Next campaign, Norse World Domination Kapalal. You better Kapalal there, because I think I'd rather go play Fortnite than play Norse World Domination.
Spearmen at arms!
Now, they hit the mortar a couple of times and the mortar exploded. And right after when the mortar exploded, one of the Pegasus Knights dropped dead. So the artillery explosion must do some damage.
Pegasus Knights!
We do have some resistance here to tank while we are bringing down the towers.
Field Trebuchet! Fighters! Spearmen at arms! Peasant bowmen! Brave knights!
The flying cavalry is amazing at destroying walls. These are basically better wargeists.
King of Bretonia!
Knights of Bretonia!
Knights of the realm! Spearmen
Pegasus Knights!
Fail trebuchet!
Knights of the Realm!
Hey Scotty, yeah. Morris was finished, short campaign victory. We started the new one. It's turn 1.
Ready to destroy! Platinum! At once! It shall be!
Your behest? Quickly! Swiftly!
What turn? 282, I think.
King Luan Leoker! Post haste! Wise indeed! Now! Advance!
It's pretty good toughness against range.
The lady's chosen! With all haste! Apace!
Is there any chance I see you playing Norska? You mean like World Walkers? There is a milestone campaign for it that's unlocked. Yeah. We're doing the hunts for the objective of the campaign. I'm not sure which MO it is. It's maybe M36, M37.
Champion of the lady! Charge! King Luan Leoker! The lion! With speed!
This projectiles, I always think feel like they have some anti-large properties.
Riding out! The lady wills it!
Priestess of the Lady! The Lady wills it!
King Luan! Quickly now!
It'd be nice to get a potion of healing before we get to region. We're gonna need it for the paladins anyways.
With all haste! Knights of the Realm! Post haste! King Luan Leoker! At once! Field trebuchet! Post haste!
You have to deal with the Marienburg and Grungzint.
We are ready! Riding out! King Luan Leoker!
The wasteland is pretty good for the Couronne because you usually have to wait for other things.
Field trebuchet! For the lady! Swiftly! With speed! Pegasus Knights!
Immediately!
Knights! For Bretonia! Halt!
Child of Light!
It's a pretty good buff for them.
Defend Bretonia! Peasant bowmen! We serve!
Post haste!
Pegasus Knights!
What do you bid?
Crush them all! Ready for battle! Pegasus Knights!
I want to send one of them back into the air so we do a death from above on the second swordsman.
You require magic?
At once! Moving a base! Swiftly! Post haste! We are ready! Pegasus Knights!
We don't want to fight halberds on the wall.
We serve!
We don't have those stats yet. No healing, no blessing of the lady. We'll just lose by default.
Arrows ready! Trebuchet crow! Moving at pace! Take the ground! Break them!
We have mobility. That's our main advantage with starting army. The Pegasus Knights are very powerful in early game.
Men of Bretonia! Bretonia! Show us the foe!
At once!
Peasant bowmen! Ready for order!
Can use the bowmen to kill the halberds.
We serve our lead! Bows, aye! Serve and obey!
Priestess of the Lady!
Pegasus Knights! Battle ready! At once! We are ready! Arrows ready! Loose! Yes?
Here to brace against the Pegasus on one side, getting shot by the archers on the other side.
They are wavering! By the lady! Doing her duty! Veil trebuchet! Forward march!
Going the Knights of the Realm against the Orcs. Gonna be might be very dangerous now with the VAR. Our early game is very dangerous.
Peasant bowmen! Fill them with holes!
Well, dear bro, when it comes to halberds, doesn't matter when they get shot. They have no shields. Their weakness is pretty much range. The Empire halberdiers.
Infantry!
Shoot them in the back or the front. It's the same.
Draw! Loose! Draw! Loose! For the lady!
'89 leadership on turn 1. Terrible.
We serve the king! Bretonia! Fill them with holes! Peasant bowmen! Get her! Stop! Veil trebuchet! On our way! Boom!
too strong!
At speed!
Damage sustain penalty for the AI is way too low. That's one other thing they need to improve on the high difficulty. Remove their melee defense bonus, add ward save instead, and make sure the leadership penalties from damage taken are proper. This makes no sense. Should be lowered by at least 50%.
King Luen
Peasant bowmen! Serve and obey!
That's the city center. You have to hold it for 200 seconds to win the battle. We will need minimal casualties here because the orcs are a follow-up. Yeah, Luen's starting army is on the strongest starting army in the game.
We are ready!
Ready for battle! Write them down! Swiftly!
Peasant bowmen!
Power of the lady!
Cleanse our
King
land!
Luen Leoncoeur.
The biggest obstacle in this campaign is Grungzint. What 30 little fifth are all tough, which is pretty decent. What do we have here? So the Glorfinian's progeny is weapon strength and charge bonus for the ground cavalry. Very strong for questing knights, guerrilla guardians, even the knights of the realm. And the guardians of the lady gives more speed and charge bonus to Pegasus knights, Earl Pegasus knights, and Earl Hippogriff knights. The speed is nice, and flight charge is also nice. These are the two main bell skills of Bretonnia. I wish this would say if it's faction wide or what. Always have to guess. We do have access immediately to the Wind Blast which might make the difference against the orcs early. We also do wanna recruit more lords. Well, if you are still here, civics, choose something else. Don't guys play smart with the renaming.
King Lewin.
Get a pretty good income here immediately. We really can't be picky about the lords. Until Arch 12 was the main trade, that is so bad. You're telling me this guy started with a tier 3 on turn 1?
Strength and honor.
Well, why didn't he say so in the first place? Motherfucker? I love motherfucker.
My blade is ready.
Protector of the realm. Do you know who I am?
Let's get some lords.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
You seek the lady's favor?
For now, yes.
We can get 5 peasants without losing the peasant economy bonus.
Yes, if the lady wills it.
Probably gonna recruit a lord and some other stuff. They have 20 units here now.
The lion.
Protector
They might
of
be
the
able to
realm.
march here. I think this is the way to open this. What do we want to get here? Get a distress and get me some farming with income. I'll go with control. We don't want any rebellions. What's the bonus against the greenskins again? Double experience. And then plus 10% weapon strength. %10 weapon strength against the greens is pretty good. This also gives us plus 5 charge and plus 5 attack for the lords and heroes. Getting rid of Grugzint is our top priority right now. Our second priority would be taking over the wasteland. We need it for the economy. I don't want one of Heimlings to go to war with us.
Your words mean nothing. All that's yours is ours, and soon... Refused! Madness! No! Fine. I hear you.
Nice. Our Norscan brothers in arms. Okay, what do we have? As long as the Marimbul is alive, I think those guys leave us alone.
Lord of Bretonia.
By the light of the lady.
We do have Windblast already. Diplomacy script, it's called being an ambitious opportunist with more than 2 brain cells. Look it up.
You dare?
These guys are numero uno. What the shit? They do have a very impressive army. Need to do a proper campaign with Akai eventually. Also, the new lords. One is Missile Resistance, one is Anti-Large. The Missile Resistance is pretty good, the Anti-Large is below average. It's not proper value.
Stop pushing it.
Wows, we haven't picked yet. My bad. Oh nice, they haven't recruited a lord here. So on turn 2 of the Bretonian campaigns, you get greenskin incursions on the Northern Bretonian factions. Until we occupy or raise a greenskin settlement, we have minus 20 control all provinces. This is very nice for Bordeloo and Carcassonne, so you can just farm the incursions. But for Couronne, not so nice, because they can have actually an early game, unlike the Bordeloo and Carcassonne.
My reputation precedes me.
Rank up 5 times after taking this pledge. Yeah, pledge to chivalry.
Do you know who I am?
You seek counsel?
Blue already has the Night Vow, Questing Vow, and a Grail Vow. Incredible stuff. You know, I feel like it's a little bit. They should have put in for Damsel as well, the thingy, the frauds, whatever they're called.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Hold true! Bretonians, attack! The lady wills it!
This is already enough, almost, but having extra security is important.
Striking out!
Bretonians don't have supply lines, so you should be using always extra lords. You're going to need a lot of items for paladins.
Valiant lord.
And the lords are the best sorts, extra lords for these items.
Going forth. Very well, I go. Onward. I go thither.
This is a nice place for rebellions. The Fort Bergbress could also be nice to get. That one is pretty good. One of the best. Before we start a battle, we might want to consider some diplomacy.
Blood pray to your wench all you want. Denied!
Yes?
Greetings, lords. I hope the lakes of Bretonia run clear this day.
I will!
Protect. The lady grants you safe passage in these. I refuse.
A defenseman that distrusts the Empire.
I see doubts in your heart, noble knight. Dark are these times, and dark my...
Protect. Welcome to fair Bretonia.
Yeah, that's everything for this turn.
Yes!
We need to clear Marienburg as soon as possible. Wasteland is a very good province for us. So we do have 4 trade agreements. What really does make sense here? Bretonia has a powerful economy. All the economy, because of the hot trade spot, part of the other tide core, and the fact they don't have supply lines makes them one of the richest, strongest faction in the game.
Smite them! Ride to glory!
Is this game fun? This is one of those games that's a little bit too good, so people can help themselves. You know, they start playing around like 6 p.m. after they come from work, and then they end up playing until 4 in the morning, and then, you know, blame the game for their irresponsible behavior. And then they say, you know, what they say for these 2 good games, they're addicting, so you might not leave them, you might not stop thinking about it, it will distract you and everything else you do.
King Luen Leoncoeur!
You know, like Pet of Exile, for example.
Pegasus Knights! Show us the fool! Defenders of the realm!
We have extra lords here. One is a pretty good tank. No idea what you mean, Elich Kappa. No idea.
King Luen Leoncoeur!
I always thought about games like this, like you know, the sandbox games that have really good replay value, you know, like bigger than life, because, you know, you can pretty much dedicate a good portion of your life playing them.
King Luen Leoncoeur!
Loaded, my lord! My lord?
Trebuchet is a pretty good artillery because it has a 400-foot range. It has a one downside though. The downside is a really long reload time. But with experience, it gets cut in even half by further improvements as well. We can harass with the Pegasus Knights. Pegasus Knights are pretty much, as most flyer units are opportunist units, except they can fight off most units. Did I see the Harvest League stuff for PoE next Friday? Oh man, I'm avoiding it, Scotty. I'm a good point now with PoE. When all that Corona crisis started, the servers were shitting, so was enough to get my feeling and install the game for now. I didn't like dying 10 times in the what's it called, Delph. I'm probably gonna get back to it eventually, but right now I'm good.
Spearmen at arms!
We don't have a battle line here. Our battle line will be our characters.
Heroes of Britannia!
For the lady!
The Doom Divers are really deadly to some of our units.
We are ready!
Knights of the Ring! Field Trebuchet!
King Lewin Leoncoeur! Post haste! Bretonians, attack!
The Doom Divers on the right.
Take the ground! Moving at pace! Understood! Pegasus Knights! Immediately! Knights of the Helm! Awaiting orders! Take the ground! Lay back! To victory!
Knights of the Ring!
War fighters against Knights of the Realm.
Take the ground! Go Knights!
Knights of the Realm is a really solid tier 3 unit. One of the best on the tier.
At once!
Awaiting orders!
For the lady!
They got a charge here though. But do we have the armor?
King of Bretonia! Cut them down!
Holy shit, there was actually a lot of damage here. We got charged.
Number Knights!
Well, the goal here is to spread them around, so we don't have to really take a lot of damage. But the damage in Pegasus Knights was really high.
The lady's chosen!
Charge!
The lady wills it! Peasant bowmen!
Armed and ready!
Lord of Bretonia! King Lewin! Hastily! The Lord!
Okay, we split them here good. Goblins are weak to wind blast.
The true heart shall prevail!
Archers, aye! Peasant bowmen! Draw! Loose! Defenders of the...
We don't wanna engage all the units and then the Val lands and then we lose half the army. Why is really dangerous in the beginning.
Bound by honor! What orders? Rush them all! With haste! We are ready! Peasant bowmen! Run!
Doing our duty!
Power of the lady!
This is my rail! Hastily!
Let's make a sandwich there.
What do you mean? Lords! Release!
Smash 'em!
King Lewin Leoncoeur! I am king.
Battle ready!
Bows drawn.
Knights of the Air!
Pegasus Knights.
Post haste! At speed! Knights of the Wheel! What do you bid? We are ready!
Nocturne ready.
Been a weekend, York boys.
Honor the lady. King Louis Leoncoeur. Honor and glory.
Come unto me!
With haste! Immediately!
I got a 1 now.
Peasant bowman. By the lady. Protect Bretonia. Better with holes. By the lady. Champion of the lady.
At once!
Field trebuchet.
Swiftly! Might of the lady!
Sons of Bretonia.
Knights of the Air! Moving apace!
For glory. With speed. Cleanse our land. Bretonians attack.
Save armor there.
Now, I am king here. Swiftly.
Okay, the main obstacle of the early game is cleared. Grungsint. Try to farm this settlement a bit, but rushing Marienburg seems like better.
For glory.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Death to the enemy! Blessings of the lady be upon you. Very well, if you insist.
King Louis Leoncoeur.
Sallying forth!
Take a turn of attrition here, huh? There you go, Nikki. This gives us speed and charge for the Pegasus Knights, which we have currently in the army.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
King Louis.
30% less cooldown on the Wind Blast. Wind Blast is very powerful in the early game, especially in infantry fights. This settlement is a little bit threatened. We are rushing Marienburg until we have their province.
Sigma's will. My hand hovers close to.
We don't want to keep fighting the Skull Smashers though.
Where's my manner?
Hopefully peace by turn 11. No, Couronne doesn't do that civics. You have other things to do. They actually have a proper early game.
Protector of the realm.
The Slayer skill begins, especially in high difficulty. Begins is a super underwhelming unit.
Protector of the realm.
You have to trespass here, huh? So it looks like they're gonna be recruiting an army in the other one.
Yes.
It does look like one might already be here.
The lady's chosen.
We really need to rush this. Oh, they actually changed this.
I shall do what I can. I go forth.
No downtime, just rush.
Yes.
End of Marienburg.
Death to the enemy! Moving out!
It shall be so. Very well, I go. I am a lord of Bretonia. Never! My reputation precedes me.
Unachievable!
King Lewin.
Bertoni does not have supply lines, so you should be getting 4 lords early with all the Breton factions as soon as possible. 4 is the limit of armies you can have on one battlefield. And they each get experience, they each get a chance to find items, and they're more powerful than an average tier 3 unit at the start. Even if they don't have good traits, just get them. No supply, but Tony never had supply lines. They have this thing called peasants' economy, which just works in the CA heads. They have limits to the peasants for their economy, but no limits to knights. Unlimited knights, limited peasants. You know, just weird design philosophy. And we'll be getting 5 charge and 5 attack on all the lords and heroes. Peasants are a thing in multiplayer, not in single player now. You do have to work with them in the garrisons. The strongest thing of Bretonia, other than their cavalry, is the Blessing of the Lady.
Oh my god.
So just imagine all your units having Blessing of the Lady. If the enemy doesn't have magic attackers, they're gonna have to grind you. But if you have healing, they're gonna have a difficult time grinding you. I like the puzzle games genre, yeah, some of them. We need to get economy up here with the landed estate. We need a water mill here.
I can't!
This is good, this is very good.
Whichever woeful deity protects you, it ends here. You know nothing.
Just checking if they're drunk.
Welcome, friends. Let's hope we come to an accommodation. Yes.
Dominate!
Dark past, present, future. 'Tis but those who displease me do not live to...
Welcome to fair Bretonia. I must decline.
Looks like the Skull Smashers will be back. And I think they're gonna be attacking this settlement here.
Welcome to fair Britonia. Now is the time to you. Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
Lord.
Those who displease. Be still, Sylvain. Let them speak.
I hunt now.
Sometimes it pays to check who's what war with who. The next game I'm gonna be playing, it's probably gonna be Vaporum or Observation. Vaporum is like Legend of Grimlock, while Observation is something different. Thank you, Wilmer. Outward, I actually was excited about that game, but then I started playing it in the crashing tutorial and I installed. I get really triggered by the crashes. I think we should attack this with a single lord so Lewin can keep moving north. Very high aggro here. But Outward looks like a pretty good game.
Your plan is a good one.
Do you know who I am? My strength and wisdom are yours. For the lady! Attack!
So Lewin will be reinforcing here, so he can just march towards her now. We get the province fast.
Yes?
This one is pretty good as well.
Lord and hero. Onward! For now, yes.
My reputation precedes me.
No.
Will he actually fight 3-1?
Lord of Britonia. The lady wills it. I go thither.
Well, we're gonna get an additional battle there, huh?
Very well, if you insist.
The Britonia has pretty much the traits you see in Warhammer 2 were based on Britonia. It was one of the best decisions they did in Total War, because it was the best trait system they had made so far. There's several unique traits to Britonia, which are based on which have their different versions for the other factions, like reinforcing here, for example.
Pious.
Or winning battles.
Honor and glory.
Don't tier 3 farms reduce income to 0 from all other buildings? It's only from the industry, Real Bias Gaming. And industry, the numbers are off. I really enjoyed the experience. Definitely something special that game. There were a couple of things I didn't like, but overall was a great experience. Makes me wonder what they're gonna do with the second one. Well, taking Couronne and Wasteland and then seeing what's going on. But hopefully Lioness defeats, Muslim defeats Lioness so we can expand into Lioness. Work together with the rest of the Order Tide so they're strong. We need to assemble the Order Tide so they don't just get deleted by the Chaos. Deleted by the Chaos? What is this new game we are playing? Can you imagine the idea of getting deleted by the chaos? It's like early Warhammer 1 days.
The lion! Begone, fell creatures!
We pretty much might get overrun this campaign unless the Order Tide is in like perfect position.
We are ready! Brave knights! Spearmen at arms!
At once!
Moving out! 'Tis done! Battle ready! Peasant bowman! My lord! Run, men! Quick, march! King Luan Leoncoeur! Full tilt! Boundless Vador! Take the ground! Knights of the Realm!
Thing about the massive chaos size, you might be winning every single battle, but if you're losing settlements, you're gonna eventually lose. And this is what happens when they have huge numbers.
Post haste! I serve the lady.
Tout de suite!
Here to serve. Feel true power! Priestess of the lady.
Come on, woman, run faster!
Priestess of the lady. For my lady.
This miscast was massive.
Hurry!
Look at the damage, what the shit? Was that double damage again?
Quickly!
Page that shit.
I am king!
A base!
It's an issue with the AI redeploying to meet our formation because it's constantly changing. I need to patch this for sure.
Hastily!
It is her will! Forthwith!
She even has Hester armor taking massive damage. That's a bug.
The true of hearts shall prevail! The lady wills it. Swiftly!
Launch! Doing your bidding!
Anon!
The lady wills it!
Priestess of the lady! Your behest? With haste!
Lance is ready!
At speed!
The king!
Knights of Britannia!
At once!
Grant me your wisdom! It shall be!
I honor my vow!
Priestess of the lady!
For the lion!
Pegasus Knights! For Britannia!
Slay them! Knights of the Realm!
Valiant Lord!
Defenders of the Realm!
My lady, grant me your sight!
My strength is yours!
At once!
Yes! Take the ground! Understood! Lord of Waitonia! Spearmen at arms! Shut them down!
For the king!
Knights of the Realm!
There is a bug with a miscast, but you guys might be right. It could have been the damage from the huntsman. But seems like it was too high, so I called it a bug. There is a bug definitely getting confirmed with the miscast damage. You guys seen it? Last Empire campaign, double miscast damage.
King Luan Leoncoeur! Apace! Flatter! Champion of the lady! The lady and my right! For the lady!
Priestess of the lady!
Awaiting orders!
Priestess of the lady!
Red Knight! Peasant bowman!
Apace! Anon!
For the lady!
Could have been related to the Cygora, could have been related to regular miscast, but it is there. It is there, the bug is there.
Slay them!
Honor before glory!
Peasant bowman! King Luan! Knights of the West! King Luan Leoncoeur! We are ready! With haste!
Swiftly!
For the lady! To the suite! Swiftly! King of Bretonia! By the lady! Wise indeed!
We are rushing Marienburg. Skull's measures are only threatened with the random Norsk attacks. There could also be some other RNG going on with the rest of the Empire, but that's always unpredictable.
You seek the lady's favor.
Glittering scales, that's a pretty good one. 3 items, nice.
My reputation precedes me.
Above this item. Hopefully I get this tier 3 before they get an army. But it's too much growth required. We gotta try.
Valiant lord.
Protector of the realm.
King Luan, a king stands with you.
I like new page, love it.
The lion.
No more one-sided campaign
Blessings
balance.
of the lady be upon you.
They definitely improved the state of the
My
campaign.
strength and wisdom are yours.
Going forth.
Luan Leoncoeur.
Protector of the realm.
What?
The lady wills it.
Did they get defense alliance with Calter 1? No, that's too risky. We don't want to get dragged into a war.
Making my way.
Militiaman is nice. Ooh, shit! Now that's a find on turn 4. Better even than Armor of Destiny or Talisman of Preservation.
By the light of the lady.
So you get 100 AP, 5% weapon strength, and a Wind Blast bounce spell, which is pretty strong in the beginning. We have scouting in the main army. We have 4 lords. What does this mean? Luin has a chance to find an item increased by the wizard, and then each lord has a chance to find item as well. Which means Bretonia is one of the factions that have the best chance to find really good stuff. And they do need lots of gear because the paladins. Unlike the shitty Empire Captain, questionable White King, Thane, and you know, some other various similar class heroes, the paladins are super powerful. And you want them in your armies.
The lady's chosen. On for the
I'm not
lady.
sure we want to miss this, but we can send somebody forward.
Do you
right?
know who I am? If the lady wills it. Striking out!
We are wiping Marienburg turn 5.
Yes.
I will indulge you. Striking out!
The Mont's command is fine, Yubi. What's wrong with it?
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
We could get attacked here.
My reputation precedes me.
Search for the item scripts. Ah, I see, I see. Only for the subs, I'm sorry. Where are we? Let's get a Guardians of the Lady. We get the regeneration on rank 6. This one is useful in the beginning. This one is also very strong. God damn, this is so strong. No wonder Bretonia just bullies Norska. Bretonia has some really powerful technologies. We'll start with the Green Tide Decree. You have to keep in mind students as well. We do have only one hero. We want to get Marienburg tier 3 before we get all the settlements up, because the Marienburg Harbor.
Highest.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
The stables are still crazy expensive, huh? Are you gonna doomstick? I do not understand the question.
King of Bretonia.
This one is gonna get rushed, I feel. We also have some greenskins here, that's why we not continue, you know, the Misty Hills is the next step. But the Skull Smashers will rush us from the south.
Where's my manners?
What? So what can the Empire...
Haven't met Northern yet. Would really like to see a head-to-head Elich vs Legend Total War. The Legend Total War will probably win.
The laws of chivalry demand I hear you. You knave. My strength and wisdom are yours.
Hey, Brace. Yeah, the fort is once we get the last element. We need to take the fort so the Skull Smash goes out. How do we counter Skaven plagues? If you're at war with a Skaven, you need to have an assassin ready for the plague priests. That's like the only way.
Welcome to fair Britonia. Now is the time to unite. I concur.
Though I see doubts in your heart, dark are these times, and dark my mood.
The Greetings on behalf...
I really love a piece with Skull Smashers here. They can cause a setback.
Say what you gotta say before I click.
They're probably gonna be beelining for the this element here, which is not really... We do still need 7 turns to build this up, which is really long. We should probably not even try to build it up then, just put the population into the capital.
I will indulge you.
Let's take her now, and then we'll see what we're gonna do about Fort Bagbres.
I am the blood of Gilles.
Deliver your missive and then get from my...
Not possible. Champion of the Lady.
Do you know who I am? Very well.
You have any idea who he is, guys?
For the lady!
I think we should leave the Nether Lord.
Slay them!
Lord and hero. Attack! Sallying forth!
King Lewin Leoncoeur. My journey begins.
I'll let somebody else take the settlement so Lewin can just go south immediately, so we don't lose some movement here.
Strike them down!
Well, he's still in range here, huh? Oh shit. I'll just kill him and then as well. $50-50, huh?
faith is my armor! Honor! Full tilt!
I'm a big fan of this battlefield.
With haste!
Close, huh? Wait for that artillery there.
Release!
The lady wills it! Might of the lady! Priestess of the lady!
Spearmen at arms! We are ready! Yes, my lord!
Ready!
At speed!
On to glory!
Apace!
We serve our liege!
Hurry! Field through power! Swiftly!
My lord! Man of Bretonia! Field trebuchet! At speed! Hastily!
Yes! For the lion!
Battle ready!
Let's see what we can do on the other side there.
Moving apace! We are ready!
For my lady!
For the lady!
Grant me your wisdom!
Ready for battle!
At speed!
Battle calls! The lady's chosen! Apace!
Battle ready!
The lion's will! Trample them! King Luan Leoncoeur! Knights of the realm! Smite them!
Damsel! Quickly!
Get to the enemy!
Both way!
Peasant bowmen! Riding out!
Lord of Bretonia!
Knights! With haste! Post haste!
For Bretonia!
I am with you! This is my will! I am king here!
Fill him with holes! Rush him all!
We serve our liege! For Britannia! The lion! King Luan! Knights of the realm! Murdered! Loaded, my lord! Slay them! King Luan Leoncoeur!
Through Bretonnian!
On to glory! Glory calls! King Louis Leoncoeur!
Boundless valor!
Boundless What do you be?
Field Trebuchet!
Launch!
This battlefield, man, needs some needs some polishing, man. What the shit?
Immediately! At once!
Yes!
Bound by honor! King Louis Leoncoeur! Knights of the Realm!
Halt! Hold fire! Swiftly!
Ready for battle!
Knights of the Realm! Full tilt!
My strength is yours!
Hold true! Immediately! Awaiting orders!
Swiftly!
The guy hits hard with his missile, the Huntsman General. Well, no homo, but I prefer Bretonnian Lords over the Prophetess. Although the Prophetess flying with the healing is pretty good. I never used it though. Imagine playing Bretonnian and not using a Hippogriff Lord with the legend, savior, perfect vigor. Like, why live? Why fucking live?
You seek the lady's favor.
This is the savior. Once you, as you reinforce the army, get speed and charge of the whole army. Nice. What the shit, man? Take it easy, scripts. Take it easy.
Warrior King. On to victory!
There's 4 lords. If you don't get anything, it will be strange.
I go thither.
It's pretty much guaranteed to find shit.
Lady be upon you.
Glory awaits. Blessings of the lady be upon you.
They have one more settlement left, and one of Heimlichs are at war with them. If I destroy them, Heimlichs attack us immediately.
Speak. The gods might compel me to kill, but I do it free.
So until as long as we're not worried about Heimlichs, we'll let them live. The skull smashers are coming, so you have to prepare for that now. Okay, what do we got here? I'll get money from this area.
Do you know who I am?
Costs 330 each.
My reputation precedes me.
Under 50 plus 25 and what? Horses 55.
Honor before glory.
50, yeah. Guess 10% on because Legion and the horse too. Skull smashers are probably coming from this settlement here. They're better than units Narzuk, so that's why you get them. Also you get more items. The lords are your best units in the beginning. Every lord on the battlefield doesn't have a chance to find an item, and you need a really good gear with Bretonnia.
The lion. Who calls? Making my way.
I would love to know where the skull smashers are.
My steps are guided.
Onward! Protector of the realm.
Do you know who I am? I will indulge you. My strength and wisdom are yours.
What you want?
They're definitely getting an army up.
Bloody human!
Dominate! The gods might compel me to kill. Denied!
It would be funny if he actually got that one.
Asur, you may approach and make your request. Never.
What? Approach and make your offer, but I make no promises to my ascent.
I meant Nordland. Maybe it's for the best. Population here, then we build this.
Noble.
The sea is massive here. You see it because of this settlement here. Wish there was one more sea in between everything. The Ulton is too close to Bretonia. Should be another sea here. This little bit up and this little bit down. And extra sea here. Ulton should not be one sea away from everything. Where do I put this faction in terms of difficulty? Well, Bretonia is one of the most powerful factions in the game. Like, think about like almost high elf tier. Except, you know, you have to click buttons, not AFK with a assist traveler.
Not one step further, stranger.
If you give them peace, we get attacked by one of Heimlings. It's also treachery too early. Turn 11 before it's not treachery. Hopefully we can catch the greenskins before they rush this settlement here. What the fuck is this event doing in Warhammer?
What is your behest? The lady leads me. The lady protects me.
They might go for the Empire, huh?
Blood! I'm told you want to talk. How disappointing. Not a chance.
What faction is the worst column in the game? Spirit of the Jungle. Muslim might actually get beaten.
Do you know? Welcome, friends. Let's hope we can come to an accommodation.
Money.
You mewling fool.
Get 700.
If you insist. Welcome, friends. Let's hope we can come to an accommodation. I concur.
No, be still, Sylvain. Let them speak. Those who displease me do not live to tell of it.
I definitely have a window to enter diplomacy there, but
I will
it's
listen.
not a priority really. We have a limited trade goods.
Noble. Very well, if you insist. Onward!
We can get 2 bells here, huh?
Peasants' work.
Lord, I will indulge you.
I have to guess which one is this, Berserker Sword 1000 shekels, I'll take it.
Lord and hero. Moving out.
I shall do what I can. Your plan is a good one.
It's good that rebellion is happening here. Incursion.
Landfolk are weak.
This gives us weapon strength plus 10% in fighting against greenskins. It's actually pretty damn good. This technology is gonna be what we're getting first. Anti-greenskins, anti-Norse. This one is very powerful stuff. You might also ignore this, and Norse might ignore you. So that's also a play. The peasants used to be pretty good, a little bit too good. They used to be better than the state troops of the Empire, but due to multiplayer they got nerfed. That was before the Bretonia was playable as a faction as well. They actually even nerfed the battle skill for the peasants. The peasants are still usable because of Blessing of the Lady and the healing, but it's really try hard since the AI experience per turn. It used to be a flavor, now it's just a real try hard. Okay, we're gonna do rebels here. Do we have any good lords here? Dustian. They lost their armies, huh? If we chill, we won't see chaos until turn 105. Should definitely, once we sort the area, go on a crusade somewhere to level up. We're gonna be liking so many paladins until the Rise of Chaos. Bretonian battle line are the Grail Guardians, and Bretonian siege engines are the Pegasi and the Hippogriffs, some of the strongest siege units in the game. Royal Hippogriff Knights, one of the strongest units in the game, period. The amount of toughness and damage it has is like none other unit in the game from the Bretonian buffs in the combo. There are units that might out-damage it, but the toughness and damage combo, rarely any unit can match it. And they're flying. And they can get healed. Okay, boys, like promised, 2 hours of Couronne. I could definitely be playing for a few more hours, but that's what's playing for today. To be continued tomorrow, part 2. See you then. Same time as today. Good night.